Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Today, I have for you a collective reading, and in this reading, I will pick up on the messages that want to come through, and I will put them or I will bring them in one reading. So, what you can do is you can listen to the whole reading or go into the whole reading, and the messages that are for you will be picked up by you consciously or unconsciously, or you can use your intuition and go over the timer and stop where your intuition guides you to stop, and then there will be a message for you. Okay, so collective, what I feel already is we are going, I said it in the last collective reading also, we are going through a time of major transformation, major transition. But with this major transition, there is also this, we are all moving into something different. We are moving into a different form. We are in a major moment of transformation. And we can see already glimpses of where we are going. But we are now still in this process of, many of us are still, collectively, we are still in the process of releasing, letting go, forgiving, surrendering. Anything that does not serve us anymore has to go. And collectively, we are still in that. And there is a collective energy of feeling very tired and feeling very exhausted. We see some things moving already, but it goes slow, or it feels like it goes slow in this moment. So a lot of us are feeling very tired and very exhausted. A lot of the things that are still lingering in our system, they are coming up, but they come up very strongly because we are going into acceleration. We are going into a very fast moments of manifestation, but we are like almost there. We are going into the acceleration, but in this moment, it's still whatever rise to the surface, whatever is still coming up for you. It's about looking at that very honestly and forgive, release, let go, surrender anything that cannot serve you anymore or anything that does not serve you anymore. It has to leave your system, but it also means if it's still in your system, it comes up for you to be felt. It comes up. If it's something that is dormant in your system, the moment that it wants to be released, you will start to feel it. And the moment that you feel it is the moment that you can say, I choose now to release this. Forgive, let go, release, surrender. And I choose to refill it with something else. There is a lot of confusion in the collective now also. A lot of confusion and movement that seems to be stuck. But altogether, this whole process, this whole time of transformation, it's divinely guided. There is a divine order in this. And whenever we go through the darkness, it's about also in these moments remembering that it's all divinely orchestrated. It's all in divine order. We just keep on forgiving, releasing, letting go, peeling this onion up until we come to the core. We just, the collective message, the main collective message, I'm going to see where this is going, but the main collective message is just keep on going. You got this. We got this. Keep on going. Keep on going and keep on releasing what does not serve you anymore. Keep on saying no to the things that you know that are not good for you. Just keep on doing that. And if you slip, forgive yourself. If you need rest, take rest. If things are confused, if things are not clear, just let them be what they are. They will get clear in the moment that they need to get clear. Be aware of everything that happens in these days, in these times. Be an observer of whatever happens. Be an observer of whatever shows up. Don't identify with whatever lower feelings show up for you. Don't identify with them. Don't dwell in them. Just observe them. Observe them and make a conscious choice to release. See the bigger plan in all of this. We are all birthing something new. But the process of birth, it comes also with pain. It's like a big pruning, a big purging to get everything out that shouldn't be there anymore. We have that here, big transformation. All the things that are happening, that this confusion that is also there. For some, I see situations that seem so unlogic. We try to catch it with our minds, but there we lose it, because there is a higher power at play here, which is not to be caught with our minds. It's not to be caught with logic. It's not, this time is not a time to analyze things. It's not a time to think too much into things. It's just about whatever is showing up. Forgive, release, let go, surrender. If your system asks for rest, do your utmost best to give yourself the rest that you are asking for, that you are needing. Allow yourself to see through the darkness, see the beauty in everything. Know that that is a process of transformation. It's about leaving things behind so new things can be born. Nourish yourself. Take very good care of yourself now. This is really, because it's such an intense process. And some of us, we are aware of the fact that it's such an intense process, but also some of us are not aware of the fact that it's, even though at the surface it seems like maybe nothing is happening, but there is energetically so much happening. So really take care of yourself, take care of your system, take care of your beautiful self, take care of your body. Remind yourself to eat healthy, to drink enough water. The water also helps to release, it's symbolic to release. If you are a creative person, we all are creators, but if you like to be creative with your hands, this can also be a good practice during these times when you feel like, I don't know it anymore, I'm so tired, I don't know anymore what to do. Just pick up some paint or pick up some pencils or make music, or just get out of that head. Don't try to think too much about it. Don't dwell in the darkness. Just allow everything to be what it is in this moment. Don't analyze it. And in the same time, do some things that bring you joy, that bring you peace. Again, take care of yourself. Take care of your physical body also. In all areas, body, mind, and spirit. Take very good care of yourself. Things will get clear in divine timing. For some, it might be that relationships are, you have to go to breakups, to separations. It's this whole purging of Whatever is not serving your highest self is leaving. And we had the time before to choose to let these things go. And now God's source spirit is is pushing, it's creating tower moments for us. But tower moments, although they can be heavy, they also they wipe away whatever is not stable. Whatever is not based on solid ground is being torn down. It's been torn down. And it can be heavy, but the more resistance we have to it, the more painful it is. So try to come to a place of acceptance. If anything breaks down, don't try to build it back up with the same bricks. Allow it to break down completely, and the time will come when you can build up something different. This is really a time of perseverance, of being resilient, of knowing we are almost there. Just keep going, keep going. Keep going while honoring yourself in the same time. Like I say, if you need rest, take rest. There is again this big message of surrender. Surrender to whatever the things that don't make sense. Just surrender it to God, source, spirit, whatever you connect to. Surrender. New perspectives will come. The new is being birthed in this moment also. And you will see glimpses of it. Maybe even more than glimpses for some. But this message really feels like I say, there is this heavy energy of I am tired, I am exhausted, I don't know it anymore. And that is the perfect moment to say, I surrender. I surrender it all, which doesn't mean you give up. Absolutely not. You just surrender it to God's source spirit, to something higher than yourself. Of my own human self, I know nothing, which is my ego. Of my own human self, I know nothing, so I choose to surrender. I choose to surrender because I know God's source spirit has a much better view than I have as a human being with two eyes. By which I don't say I am a human being. I am an infinite soul having a human experience. But when I identify with my human, I try to control, and I have this symbolically two eyes, which are the eyes of duality. I choose to look to my one true eye, and this one true eye is an eye that comes from a place of trust. It comes from a place of faith. Whatever is happening for the highest good of all. So I surrender. I surrender, and I understand that I am in a place of completion. I am in a place of completing this process of releasing, letting go, forgiving, surrendering anything that doesn't serve me anymore. I am in the process of completing this. I am in the process of completing this so I can make space for all this new beauty to enter in my life, in my presence, in my awareness, into my experience. Temperance, I take care of myself. Take care of your beautiful self. Find that place of balance and harmony within. Really take care of your body, mind, soul. If you feel left out in the cold, if you feel in a state of lack, of poverty, of scarcity, know that it can change in an instant. Whatever we see in our 3D reality is not always what our consciousness already is. If our consciousness is already in a state of abundance, then it sometimes needs the illusion of time to adapt into our 3D reality. So whatever I see around me, I don't focus on that because it's not my reality. If situations come up from the past that asks for release, forgive, let go, surrender, do that. They show up for a reason. Don't hold on to anything from which you know it does not serve you anymore. Let it go. Let it go. And it's also in these moments when we are in this dark experience that we that it's more difficult to say no to things that we know, to things that are familiar to us. Even though we know these situations are not the best for us, be aware that even when we are in these dark places, that we don't hold on to the things that want to leave. Let them go. Let them go. All is good. All is perfect as it is. Trust in that. Trust in God, Source, Spirit. Trust in the higher plan according to all this. Know that whatever you are letting go is making space for you to fully stand in your worth, in your sovereignty, in the true royal being that you are. You are a sovereign being. Know that whatever you are letting go is making space for you to sit on your throne, to be the king or the queen that you truly are, to be the emperor or the empress that you truly are. Clarity will come in. Creativity will come in. New ideas, new inspirations, new feelings that will really fill your heart space. It's all coming in. And it's going together with this release. Temperance again. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself because this, if we feel tired, if we feel exhausted, it's really a time for us to listen to that and to give ourselves more rest because so much is happening under the surface. Everything is reorganizing itself. And this is a big process. It's a big process which asks a lot of energy. And like I say, it's this acceleration. It's like we are having situation after situation after situation after situation. It's a lot. So whenever in between you have these moments of a pause, take good use of them. Use them in the best possible way. Take care of your beautiful, beautiful self. And get out of that head. Really get out of that head. Don't try to analyze all this because you will only exhaust yourself more. Stay in your feeling. Stay in your creativity. Stay in your nourishing. Your parenting role according to yourself, meaning that you take care of yourself as you are your own child. Stay in communication with your guides, with God, Source, Spirit, whatever you connect to, your angels. Keep on communicating with them. They will comfort you, they will give you peace, they will give you hope, they will give you clarity if that is what is needed in that moment. Break free from any limiting mind beliefs of your mind that are coming through. Also there, forgive, release, let go, surrender. I choose to don't believe this anymore. Tap into your wisdom. You know better. Everything that's showing up now for you, you have seen already before. You have seen it already before, and you already said no to it before. Most of the things you already said no to it before, so whatever shows up, you know what is the right thing to do. Just keep on doing that. And again, if you slip, don't judge yourself, forgive yourself. Always stay in this loving, caring space towards yourself, with yourself, for yourself. If you take the time to connect, to communicate with your guidance, they will give you access to certain wisdom. They will give you clarity according to certain situations you are seeking clarity on, if that is what is needed in that moment. But there is a lot of strength to be gained from connection in this time, always, but especially in this time. Connect, speak with God, Source, Spirit, your guides, speak with them, communicate with them. Know that everything is working out in divine, perfect divine order. Yes, everything's been switched upside down. Our worlds are completely been turned upside down, and it can feel scary because all we have known is falling apart. But this is the only way that new things can be born. And this is what's happening. A new world is being born. New us are being born. And it's scary in a way, because whatever is untrue has to go. Whatever is illusion has to go. And it can be a scary process if we are in the midst of it. If we can look at it from a higher perspective, it gets a lot less scary. It's a process of birth. Like I say, it's a painful process. It's a painful process. It can be a painful process, but the more resistance we have, the more painful it is. The more we allow it to unfold as it wants to unfold, the more easy it will be. People who are still holding on to resentment according to other people, guilt, blame, shame. There is another message here, and this keeps on coming back through the readings also. Really find that place of forgiveness. Come to that place of forgiveness. Understand that we can only harm other people if we come from an unhealed place within. It means we are not happy within. We are in pain within. And then we project that up onto other people. There is an invitation here to really see these situations from that point of view. In the first place, to release yourself from any guilt, blame, shame that is still stored in your system. It has to go. It needs to go. It wants to go. Allow it to go. But that needs your perception of truth. In this whole process, also take time to really acknowledge yourself for everything that you are doing, for everything that you have been through already. Acknowledge yourself, own these beautiful aspects of yourself. By doing so, you will pull your human self even more into your God self. You pull your human self even more into your true self. And your true self gets more and more integrated into your human self. Everything happens in divine order. Everything is happening in divine order. Again, if you are feeling that your patience has been tested very strong, it's all happening in divine timing. There is a message here for some to, according to your nourishment, to if someone was thinking about drinking more tea or something, to calm your system with certain herbs. There is a confirmation here that it's really a good idea and that it's something that you felt already guided by or guided to by your guidance. Things will get clear. Things will be put into the light. Things will really be illuminated in its time. Now it's just about allowing everything how it wants to show up, how it wants to present itself, and go with that. Go with the flow of how everything is moving. Keep your focus on your goals, keep your focus on your visions, keep your focus on your dreams, keep your focus on your ideal self, on your ideal life, how you want to live. And this comes together, I'm going to say it again, I say it a lot of times, but it's so important. Whatever we forgive, whatever we release, whatever we let go, whatever we surrender, refill with the thing you want to experience. And keep your focus on that. Keep your focus on that. And it comes with this feeling of, I know where I'm going. I know this is happening. So whatever is now showing up, I just allow it to show up because I know it's making space for where I'm going. Tap into your true self, this shining light being that you are. The more you release, the more you let go, the more you forgive, the more you surrender, the more this will burst open into truth, into your true essence. And that's what wants to happen. Your heart just wants to open. Your heart wants to burst open. But to get there, we need to go through the darkness. And we have to consciously choose to say no to the things that are not in resonance with this brightness that we are. It's about owning our worthiness, knowing what we are worth of, knowing what we truly are, and making choices according to that. And by doing so, we invite all this beauty, all these new things in. We invite them in a clean space. So this is what I have for you. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.